Okay. Alright, so a battle saint can only pick one of these three things. So, lose stacks of fervor and target gains temp HP. Lose stacks of fervor and the target gains 5 HP, but the ability is free to use. Lose all stacks of fervor, target gains strengthened and 5 HP. Isn't there a regeneration in here somewhere? There it is. Support abilities grant plus regen to affected units. So if I want that, I have to take this one. Alright. We met someone. Seer Zenduka Weirdbringer of the Free City of Omnispire. Salutations, Mukluk. The erudite orcs of Omnispire extend a hopeful wish of mutual neutrality. Our diviners foretold of your presence in these lands. We seek only to further our understanding of the arcane arts and remain amenable to fostering a mutually beneficial relationship with your mighty empire. If we cannot, we hope that we can at least stay out of each other's way. I wonder if you're worth my time. All right, give him a Whispering Stone. I forgot I could have put my Whispering Stone in my own city. Forgot about that. Thanks for playing this. I was wondering about this game. What's up, Draft? I have done a lot of playthroughs of Age of Wonders 4. If you are interested in that, of all the different DLCs, this is just me playing the newest DLC. After a diplomatic dinner with your envoys, you're contacted by the Pale Seer Zenduka Weirdbringer. I know I'm just a lesser seer in the eyes of a Wayforged king, but I need to learn the truth. After trying the stew your buck-toothed ramblers are famous for, my food taster bloated with gas until the poor man was ripped apart from within, turning the buffet into a nauseating mess. Was this man's death supposed to be my own? Do you seek my demise? So I can spend half my money to kind of like smooth things over. Or just say, sorry, you can't handle our food. Small monster den. I would like to take that out if we can. Workshop is done. Let's do vendor. Bread for war is done. Give plus 10 hit points and plus 10% to morale resistance to losing morale. 10% chance of backfiring. Alright. So this is a buff for the whole race, unless it backfires. Okay, cool. Signature skill... Oh, right here. Let's do nature for the bonus hit points, and then we can get cleric's fervor. Oh, we met some rats. You chose horse people? Rabbit people. They were new in the DLC, so it felt appropriate that I should play them. Some may consider you a god. I do not. I know your weaknesses. I know how to make even a gaudier bleed. Fear the power of Jobadats. Your time has come. Forget script. Provinces that will be struck by the next cataclysm have become visible. Oh, this? Alright, I think I'm good. Alright, resistant chest plate and 109 food. Go ahead and equip that. That would be a tough fight right now, so let's ignore that one for the moment. Maybe hit that thing next turn after we heal. Enchanted Crow Companion spell is ready. Mentorship. Can expand again. We want provinces with stuff so we can over-harvest, so let's get this gold vein. And Town Hall Council deck. Alright, put that in the queue. So what troops can we look forward to? Dustweaver is a support unit. Has weave momentum. Target friendly unit that has action points gets empowering momentum. Okay. Recovering Wind Pull. Target friendly unit loses negative status effects. That's pretty good. So it doesn't say loses one negative status effect or two. It just says loses all. That's pretty powerful. There are some healers for the different factions that are just like, cures one debuff, but this is all of them. So target friendly unit, you pull them to you, you heal them, and you cure their conditions with a 2-turn cooldown. Okay, so that's decent. Strider is a ranged unit, but that's a tier 2 unit. So for tier 1, the only ranged unit we've got is the scouts. Okay. Is this the story scenario? Actually, Plague, this one didn't come with a story scenario. This was just a challenging map that was added in the same DLC. They've got these things called cataclysms, where parts of the map get just obliterated from time to time. So it was clearly designed for the nomads, who can pick up their city and move it to avoid them. Stop right there. We are here on behalf of Omnispire to protect the local oasis. Okay. Alright, we're passing through. Alright, so these guys actually belong to this city. I thought they were just randoms. They're not. Start on that. Let's take... We got one more scout in this army. Let's put him on auto. Another ruler comes to threaten my empire. Stay out of my way and I'll stay out of yours. Noctis the Erudite Orcs. Okay. So that might be our antagonist. We'll see. Okay, so the army is now full melee, but the scouts are all running around doing scout stuff. Okay, 10% chance of backfiring, plus vision range for scouts. Alright, it worked. Get a hero. Now, if we get an orc hero, it's not going to have the same racial bonuses that we picked for the rabbit, so I prefer a rabbit one. We've already got a Battle Saint, so I'm thinking either Death Knight or Ranger. Let's do Death Knight. Alright, and we can name him. So who wants to be my Death Knight? My right-hand man. Or woman. And then we need more dudes. Okay, we're already training them. Drow says me. A drow is kind of a dark elf. A scout reports to you he managed to spot a strange band of merchant erudite orcs in the wilderness. There was something off about them. They swear they're traders, however I notice they carry concealed weapons. The scout then leans in and whispers, "These traders possess surprisingly few wares to trade, yet their mounts were sturdy and bred for battle. They proclaim they will travel into your realm. How will you welcome them? Seek out the suspicious traders." Hyssop the ox. Drow the ox. You know what? Hang on. Where's the hat? No. You get a warrior hat. Okay. Alright, so... Okay, take that out. And... we'll prepare for this for the next turn. What is this? Okay. Alright, they finished council. Oh, we can make tier 2 units now. Alright, so let's get a Dust Weaver. That's one of the healers. And library. Actually, wait, hold on. Shrine, that's boosted. Okay. Silver Tongue Fruit Occupy. We're going to be working on that next turn. Research Post. I wonder if the Silver Tongue Fruit can get over-harvested. Okay, so question 1. Will they over-harvest the special things like Silver Tongue Fruit? Question 2. If you've got that faction thing called the Talented Collectors, where you get bonuses for every special thing in your domain, will that include when you over-harvest something and then take it and move on? Dash point, 2-turn cooldown. Let's get Decisive Command. Plus 10 more hit points to the whole army other than the main guy. Okay, gained renown. Alright, turn. Oh my god, no? Alright, retry. We got wiped out. Alright, the main problem is these guys. They have a mind control, and if they mind control something, you have to take them out to get the unit back. What's the cooldown on this? 2-turn cooldown. Go ahead and do that now, just to top his health off. Alright, let them get closer. Alright, so next turn, they're probably going to mind control 2 of my things. No. Okay. Kinda lucky. One of the 2 mind controls resisted, but the other one is there. Give an extra turn to... Wait, target can't be affected. What? What? I am confused. I guess it doesn't work on heroes. Oh, that's awesome. So my mind-controlled unit is boxing in the Raider, but the Raider had a move called Sprint, which gives them Slippery, Fleeting, and Swift, and I think Slippery lets them move around stuff that's boxing them in, so that actually worked out perfectly. This is non-hero units. Listen, 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 listen. Shut up. Everyone knows that streamers cannot read. It's kind of like DPS players. Alright, give him an extra turn. Alright, we've almost killed the guy that's mind-controlling our dude. Again, there was some luck involved in this. When you mouse over the mind control guys and you look at their oh, lag spike. If you look at their tooltip, it said 90% chance to mind control, and one of them failed. So one of them failed a 90% chance success thing. So I lost one unit instead of two. All right. Swap with him. I need to get to those. These two being so far away right now. Alright, Cleric's Fervor on self. I could hit this guy, but that's my own unit, so I'd rather just defense mode. If you don't kill the controlled units, you throw them at the end. Yes, if the battle ends and they're still alive, they snap out of it and you get them back. Back. To be safe, let's do a heal spell there. him another turn. Heal him. Who is this? Oh. Heal swap with him. And then hit that guy. Nice. Okay. Much better. Flanking ring. Unit can see invisible or camouflaged unit within vision range. The flanking might actually be better for this guy. Raise Undead for the Death Knight. Okay, maybe go for the Haunted Graveyard. Also, when you end a turn in your own territory, you heal more, so this gives them nearly a full heal for everybody because they're ending the turn right there. Mentorship. Okay, Watchful Eye. Provides vision in a 3-hex radius from the province center. Enemy units in this province suffer marked. Marked reduces evasion. Training regimen increases draft of a city. Okay. Silver Tongue Fruit acquired, and it does have the 10-turn countdown. So there's someone in chat said it does over-harvest it, but there's a confirmation that it does. Okay, so right now it says next turn that this is going to over-harvest. So I've got 48 food with the sheep. So we're going to find out next turn what happens when those sheep disappear. Boop, gone. Still 48 food. Okay. So we just pick that up and take it with us, I guess. Yoink, free sheep. Okay. That's fine. Essence of food acquired, plus 10 food. Cool. That is pretty cool. So now it says ruined pastures. It can be restored at a cost, which will make it provide its income bonuses again. So, hold on, reabsorb. Dismantle the province improvement to place one somewhere else. Oh, that's cool. Let's try that. Rivalry declared on you. Level 1 skeletons. This should probably be a faithful. Helm of the Warrior. Okay. Let's give that to him. Cross purposes encounter. You found the group of traders that your scout described. Their leader steps forward. Why are you bothering us? We are but simple traders who did nothing wrong. His companions gather around him, their grim eyes fixed on you. Most of them have their hands underneath their loose robes as if clutching something. Leave now, we will depart soon enough, the leader says mockingly. Something is awry. What will you do? Attack. Okay, we're gonna retry because we lost someone. Okay, so this fella is low health. Let's do the heal swap thing. Give him a little bit of hit points. Where's our Death Knight? There he is. Just end turn. They have 2 healer type units. god, a stun on turn 1. Rip. Sit their back line. I'm nervous about sending this guy forward with his current health, so he's going to stay back here. Need some range ASAP. Yeah, one thing about the Nomads is they're tier 1 units. The only range stuff they have is the scouts. So like they don't have any true archers or anything like that. But at tier 2 they have ranged units and healers at that point. So I would say for tier 1 it feels like they're weaker than some of the other options. Zombies. Zombie rabbits! Heal swap. That heal swap thing is kind of cool. It makes me think that, like, if you wanted to do some kind of phalanx formation, these guys could be the ones for it. Because you can have, like, the second line come up behind the front line and swap with them and also heal them at the same time. Tier 1 Scout is buffed up Scout, which acts like a Tier 1 range too. Really? I thought Scouts were Scouts. I didn't know that there was a difference. The true identity of the traitors is revealed. They are spies from Omnispire. Following your confrontation, you interrogate the leader of the group of spies. The Inquisitor refuses to speak at first. Fortunately, some veterans in your entourage have keen methods to make people talk. The Inquisitor breaks even before anyone lays a hand on him. We will spill Omnispire's secrets. Omnispire's transgression demands a strong response. What will you do? You receive knowledge. To war. We need to prioritize our defenses, gain a bunch of draft. Gain draft. So that instantly finishes our first healer unit. But then we've also got a whole bunch of excess draft, and we can instantly finish something else too. Strider. Another healer. Oh my god. Another Strider. That was like 8 turns of banking troops. That was fantastic. I have no regrets.